Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Weirdbeard's man shed. So, I thought I'd give you a little update of what I've been getting up to. I didn't post anything last week. I have been feeling a little bit poorly, plus the children was off school, so I never had a chance to come into my shed. So, I've been doing a little bit of tinkering. I've now allocated this little corner of my shed to my videos, so anything that we might be covering over future videos will most likely be displayed here. I am thinking about sticker bombing all this. I've got some really cool zombie stickers and some cool stuff just to stick there, just to make it look cool. So I have been making some weird little things. Mr. Weirdbeard's gadget giveaway. Yeah man. I've even done these. I got bored, so I decided to paint some stuff up. You know, I had some scrap board lying around and some scrap CLS wood. So, what do I do when I am tinkering with my knives? So, what do I use to sharpen stuff or clean stuff up? So, I do many different things. You know, some of these are still work in progress. You know, some of them they've already got an edge on, but sometimes you just need to, you know, get a little bit of burr off, or just need to nudge up. Or some of them along here, you know, you might need to completely remove the rust and do a proper big clean up job. So let's start off simple. So I've got some diamond sharpening. There you go. They are a little bit dirty because I do use them quite often. So you've got 200, 400, 600, 800 and 1000 and 1200. So a lot of the time what I'll try and do is, I don't like a blunt kitchen knife. I feel like you can hurt yourself more with a blunt knife. You know, you're constantly just trying to push down. You're more likely to slip, where a sharp knife glides straight through and you're not forcing it. So what I normally do is I set up a little desk in the kitchen, a little spray bottle, a bit of a towel just in case I get messy, and I'll just run through the grits. So let's just, this one has already kind of got an edge on. So what I'd normally do is I'd have this sitting on like a little block. So imagine a little piece of CLS. You know, I've normally got a block size like that, so it's sitting up out the way. And what I'd do, and yes, I freehand, so people might tell me about freehanding, but I am looking at getting an angle guard to clip onto the back of the knives, so I can have a consistent angle. But for now, you know, so I'm going to put a bit of water on. And all I'll do is I'll do a couple of strokes one way, a couple of strokes another way, without stabbing myself obviously. And all I'll do is I'll just keep repeating the process. And I'll do that with my kitchen knives, all the way up to 1200. And I do have some proper sharpening stones, which I have misplaced. I have used them somewhere in the house. I cannot find them. But the stones, they are 2000 grit one side, 5000 the other side. Then my other one is 3000 one side and 8000 the other side. So, you know, you can get quite a sharp edge with them stones. But the thing is, if you know what you're doing and you can get your angle correct, which sometimes is hard to do if you're freehanding. A lot of the time you might not need those stones because you can get a good edge with your 1200 grit. So some of these knives, some of these here, you know, you might take them camping, or you might put on a piece of wood, or have it in the shed like I do, and you know, you batten them. So it's pointless running those up to, you know, 3000, 5000 grit. Don't need to, unless you're planning on shaving with it, which, as you can tell, I don't shave. But yeah, 1200 will do a job nicely on a lot of this stuff. So that's just a little thing that I do, and I'll probably do my kitchen knives once every couple of months or something like that. So yeah, if I am doing, you know, a bit more of a clean up job on, let's say, something like this, I've given this, it's an old, really old axe head. There are markings on there. I haven't yet cleaned this up, as you can tell. But a method that I'd probably use for this would be electrolysis. You know, I have about 3 or 4 car batteries knocking around my shed. So, you know, you'll find a scrap piece of metal. I'll hook up a positive charge to the metal, the scrap piece, negative to the piece I want to save. And what will happen is I'll put it in a container, something similar to this, and I'll probably put in a little bit of either salt or wash powder just to activate the water. Then I'll drop them in, and when you turn your little machine on, which, you know, I think it's anywhere between 2 amps and 4 amps. It all depends on how long you want to leave it in. What will happen is when you turn it on, the positive side will basically pull the rust off. I have done it a couple of times. The tools that I've done it on are in my toolbox. That's in use. So yeah, I'll use electrolysis. Or I have got numerous discs. I've got some sanding discs there with my angle grinder. Got some more sanding discs. I absolutely love my angle grinder. My angle grinder is one of my favourite tools. Discs. I've got wire wheels. I have got more wire wheels in my toolbox. I've even got little wheels that is showing in my fat belly. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I've even got the little wire wheels that you can put onto your drills. You know, so a lot of that will strip the rust off, especially with the angle grinder. But then again, that's more heavy duty, so I won't use something like this for something that just needs a light sharpening. I would use my little diamond pads. You know, behind the camera, which I will show you one of the days. My shed's a bit of a mess at the minute, but I have got a decent bench grinder. So, and it's got a big belt on the one side, which I used to use quite often. I haven't used it at the minute because Mr. Weirdbeard, very bodgy, put up his shed roof, and I ended up having a bit of a leak, and some of my things got a little bit wet, so I fixed it. But I'm just letting a couple of things dry out. So I went to turn on a Bosch SDS grill, and it went on my face. So yeah, just gotta be a little bit careful. So, some projects that we'll be doing across the videos, future videos. So, we have got a few different accents. Yeah, I brought that one. It was off a multi-tool axe. I can't remember where I brought it from, but it was an absolute pile of yeah. This axe, I actually heat treated and tempered this myself because I was outside on my garden. I was like, oh, new axe, I'll have a little tinker. Went to hit a piece of wood and the whole edge just bent over. But yeah, that did come as a multi-tool axe, and you know, it clipped in. You got an axe, then you can unclip it, put your shovel head on with a saw and various other things. It was about £13–14. It was a sheer waste of money. Very disappointed. Another little project that we might do in the future. This was an old boot dagger that belongs to my dad, who's obviously passed. So a lot of it's all bent up and out of shape and dirty. So we'll give that a clean. You've seen the big axe. Got another big axe in here. That needs a clean. That sat around for a little bit. I want to get this wood out of here. I'm going to save these pins if I can. Yeah. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff we're going to be doing. So hopefully I don't bore you too much with my rambling, and we can have fun together. Oh, I forgot something. Talking of old knives, here's another one that belonged to my dad. Yeah. So, same again. That's what I do. Alright people, sorry that was short and quick, but that's it. Mr. Weirdbeard over and out. Like, subscribe, bye.